Hi, I'm Mindi Messmer, and I hope you and your family are doing well. I'm an environmental and public health scientist from Rye, New Hampshire, and I'm an elected member to the Rockingham County Dems Executive Committee, as well as an elected member to the New Hampshire State Party Rules Committee, and I was recently elected to be a delegate to the National Convention in 2020. I got involved a few years ago when I blew the whistle on a cancer cluster on the seacoast of New Hampshire, when our children were experiencing high rates of cancer. I then was elected to the New Hampshire House and went on to work on some important legislation to prevent cancer and chronic disease and protect our environment in New Hampshire. It was through this work that I learned that New Hampshire has the highest rates of pediatric cancer in the nation, and we have the highest rates of breast, bladder, and esophageal cancer in the nation. It's clear that we need a public health advocate and scientist involved in government decision-making in New Hampshire. It's exactly these facts that makes the people of New Hampshire extremely vulnerable to the COVID-19 crisis that we're in right now.
She was able to work on 41 pieces of legislation that crossed a very wide spectrum. There were the environmental bills, there were the LGBT right bills, the opioid crisis bills, criminal justice reform bills, mental health reform bills. There's no stopping this woman. She's got it. She is it.
So it's really important that we let the science and evidence drive our decision making, and our political leaders reflect that science and evidence.
It is exactly for these reasons that I decided to run for the Executive Council here to represent District 3. We need scientists and public health advocates involved in government decision making. We need to make sure we carefully scrutinize all state agency head appointments, as well as appointments to the court system in New Hampshire, and to make sure that we're spending our money in a way that's transparent and reflects the values of the people of New Hampshire. I humbly ask for your support for my Executive Council campaign and would be honored to represent you in the Executive Council.